Time for another video. Yeah, I was watching this Shahrazad Ali video clip, and the guy, he was asking her about Kevin Samuels. I can tell she was kind of, she didn't really want to go into it like that, but she said she disagreed with it, his delivery. I'm just assuming she seemed to have an issue with people paraphrasing her stuff, but I am in this situation. I agree with a lot of what she says, but about Kevin Samuels, I kind of look, any woman who really criticizes him in a negative way, I kind of look at them kind of funny style. Like, I understand that Shahrazad Ali, she's a woman herself, so I know she's gonna have a little inkling of bias, no matter how nice she sounds. The truth, she's gonna have some inkling of bias. My thing about Kevin Samuels, man, people always try to say Kevin Samuels wrong in his delivery. No, he was needed. Still is needed. That kind of delivery, man. Like Shahrazad Ali, she bring one method. Kevin Samuels brought another. But people like to say, well, he died because God, they want to throw God in it. Say, even Shahrazad Ali was like, she supposed to do something with him, and then he upped and died. Like, she kind of chuckled about it, talking about it must have not been meant. No, I still think he was took out, but the thing is, with Kevin Samuels, his delivery was needed, man. Now, you got some women out here, man, Shahrazad Ali ain't gonna work on, man. You need to, like, some of these women are so far gone, you gotta bring them down notches. You gotta be harsh with them, with your delivery. And it's not that you're being harsh, you're just telling the truth. You're not all that. From a man's perspective, women need to hear that. Shahrazad Ali was talking about, black women got a lot of low self-esteem. That's why they be, beautifying themselves the way they do. Yeah, you can say that to a degree, but not really. See, the thing with black women, man, it may have started off, they was trying to catch dudes, get dudes' attention. But after a while, it becomes vanity, because they get so much attention. When you get so much attention and validation by men, it's hard to really break your ego down. Because even with a guy who, when you start having sex with women, and then the kind of women you can get some cute ones, some dudes get some super dimes, some supermodels, a couple of chicks here and there, or a handful of chicks calling you ugly and all this stuff. It don't even faze you going one ear and out the other. It's like, man, this chick, you don't know, I was talking to a chick look better than her. Chick calling me daddy, and chick did all kind of stuff that I wanted in the bedroom. Here's some chick calling me ugly. It just goes in, it don't even register. But it's like times 100 with women, especially if you're an attractive woman. Just imagine that. Dudes trying to get with you. Yeah, dudes trying to have sex with you, but even though they trying to have sex with you, you still know you look good because of the kind of things you can get dudes to do for you. So if chick ain't really that hot, she ain't gonna be able to get guys to do stuff for her like that. But most chicks, even the average chick, she can get guys to do stuff, but that shoots her ego up into the stratosphere, into outer space even. So they start competing with each other. All these BBLs and all this stuff. That's to compete with other women, you see. That's really why they start doing it after a while. They start competing with each other. It's real extreme vanity. So, talking to Kevin Samuels, you need a guy like him to cut through all that bullshit. Shahrazad Ali ain't gonna do it. I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen. That's why it hasn't happened until Kevin Samuels came, and I believe that's why they took him out. Because Kevin Samuels, man, I admit, his energy was different. And that's how you know you're dealing with a special kind of individual, when their energy is different. They make you feel different. Like, man, this guy had me thinking about marriage and being serious and all that. Because of him, I went to a club and caught COVID when he died. I'm like, man, what I'm gonna be afraid for? I might as well go out here and go to the club, took my mask off, caught COVID. Going to a white spot thinking I'm, trying to do something different. First I went to a black spot, then I went to a white spot, caught COVID. Somebody blowed in my face. Probably was a setup. But that's how it go, man. You have Kevin Samuels, you average at best. Women, they gotta hear it. I know black women is far gone because my sister liked that. She didn't like Kevin Samuels. I meet chicks online and all that, talk to them on the phone. They didn't like Kevin Samuels. All those chicks who didn't like Kevin Samuels, they were bad apples, man. Kevin Samuels had women, black women, the good ones separating themselves from the bad ones. That's what you need, man. It's not gonna be peaceful in your delivery. People like to dump the Bible. Jesus said things that people didn't like. Why you think they crucified him? Like, if you saying something real, the thing with Kevin Samuels, he wasn't just calling chicks ugly. He was just letting them know based on his opinion and the kind of fellas he hung out with and what guys normally go for. And he was spot on like 99.99% of the time. Chick was average at best. Talking like she wanted this, that, and the third. How do you think men feel when women say stuff like that? Things that they don't really have that kind of money. They're busting their ass out here trying to stay out of trouble. Avoiding the street life. You have the women talking about they want a good guy, a guy who ain't all, in the prison system like that. Then, because the guy don't make a certain amount of money, how they think guys feel about that? Guys say, well, I got to roll with the punches. So why a woman thinks she could just say what she want from a guy and the guy can't say what he want from her? That's what Kevin Samuels is bringing to the light, man. And I kind of expected Shahrazad Ali, no matter how motherly and how spot on with the truth she bring it, she gonna have that little bias in her. And you'll be like, man, this is exactly why you don't put all your eggs in one basket, taking advice and counsel of women, man, when it comes to other women. They're gonna be biased about it. It's only natural. There's nothing odd about that, but yeah, Kevin Samuels, man, he brought something to the table that the world still needs to hear, man. You got different angles, man. We got to approach this black community thing from different angles, man. Now it's delineation with the FBA movement, but ultimately, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna be probably a couple of 100 years, maybe faster than that. I think FBA, we can get it together real quick, but all these other black people, once we get them reparations, then everybody gonna fall in line real quick. So I'm bringing that up to say you're gonna have to deal with all this stuff anyway, relationships and all that. But yeah, Kevin Samuels, man, he's a special dude, man. Despite what people want to say, even Corey Oaken, we talking about how gay the guy was and all that stuff. Kevin Samuels probably more like a metrosexual kind of guy. See, people think, man, like, they think you a man, you supposed to be one way, man. Like some guys, man, they need to smash chicks every single day. But if you're a dude who smashed enough, and that enough is just for you, your standard, and what's good for you, you're gonna be content, in yourself. Kevin Samuels probably smashed a whole lot of chicks in his younger days, man. College days, college years. Out and about, probably wasn't impressed for it like that. That's the only way you can really talk to women like that. A guy who ain't really smashed chicks can't talk to women like Kevin Samuels talked to women, man. That's how I know Kevin Samuels smashed a lot of chicks in his day. Enough, more than an average guy, for him to be able to talk like that. People say, well, a gay dude can talk like, no, a gay dude gonna take the side of women. Like, yeah, girl, and all that, try to be all nice and try to relate. Kevin Samuel came off like, man, I seen it, been there, done that. Now it's time to bring the truth to y'all asses. You know, a lot of women can't deal with it, man. My sister said I heard her feelings, sending her a text with the YouTube link when Kevin Samuel was alive. She was glad he was dead. And her life reflects the kind of, you know, the kind of women who wouldn't like a Kevin Samuels. A bunch of baby daddies, and all that stuff. Children is, you know, I love my nieces, I should say. Or I'm fond of them, I should say. But they got issues. I fell out with my nephew. Disrespectful motherfucker. Think because he tall, he can talk down on me. Yeah, but that's how it go down, man. When a bad woman rearing children, man, shit turn out wrong, man. She thought she was gonna beat my mother. My mother only got, what, 2 baby daddies, man. She got like 5, 4 or 5. Still talking mess. She only a nurse because I helped her get into the program. I said this in the video. She was so damn lazy and uninspired, she couldn't even write her own entrance exam for the LPN. So she, you know, she took that, she became a LPN, and then now she's an RN. That's good for her. I'm glad. But you know, thing is, man, a lot of these women out here who don't like Kevin Samuels, man. You got to be worried. Kevin Samuels is the litmus test, man. Some of these women, man, just pay attention to the women who came on the show. The women who can accept what he was saying. You know, women came on, they showing their rings, they got married. You know, other women they shame and call them pick-me's and all that stuff. But look at their energy and listen to read the men's comments, and you will see that those women are the kind of women we tend to look at as wifey, man. Like those women who can accept Kevin Samuels' marriage, man. Yes, it's the litmus test, ladies. I don't care what y'all think of that guy. Like I left a comment under that video, Shahrazad Ali, man, and at the end of it, I was like, not everybody gonna make it to the promised land, man. Some of these women out here, y'all think y'all supposed to get married. Some of y'all are not supposed to get married. And that's what Kevin Samuels was saying. Y'all don't have the personality for it. It's not about how you've been reared and all this. It has to be in you. It's not something you could really teach. You could teach a woman how to cook, but if it's in her to want to do that, she's gonna learn how to cook. It's gonna be automatic. It's gonna be something that's in her. See, a lot of you women, a lot of you dudes, a lot of you people out here, y'all don't want to understand that there's some harsh realities to life, man. It's just like the sperm race, man. Not all sperm make it to the egg, man. Millions of them die. And them sperms, each of them they're like variants, genetic variances. They'll look like another human being, if they fertilize that egg. Even the eggs themselves have different variances. But they discarded every menstrual cycle. That's how it is in the world, man. Reality is no different. Our Creator is creating gods, man. And there's gonna be some people, many, who's not gonna make it, man. All you can do is hope that's you and try to move in that direction as best you can. But you ain't gonna be able to force it, man. That's why they talk about God's grace. To all you Bible thumpers. There's nothing really you can do, man. You can try your best. But here's the mystery about that. Trying your best to do the right thing and actually becoming that person, you're gonna move your destiny in that direction. But you can't force it. And when I say that, some people, man, try all they can. They may make one mistake and get taken out of here. Stuff like that. It's real scary sometimes, man. And that's how it is with a lot of you women out here, man. Think about it. How could, like, what if you grew up in a town or a village, ancient times, You know, you couldn't just get up and walk to another village, man. You might get killed. You know, the warring tribes, and it might capture you. It's gonna be it'll be a lot of women in the village who the men would pass over, man. Or, you know, you might have some women who were married or attached to a mate, and now they widows. They died in the man's died in the war, got sick or something. There's just gonna be single women around. Some of you women, man, you know, y'all talk about, you know, my mom tell me about how my sister be complaining that she didn't teach her how to get along with a man. I told my mom, I said, you ain't gonna be able to teach her that. It gotta be in her. Because my mom struggled with men. You know, my dad and my sister died. So she can't teach her anyway. You know, I ain't gonna say that to my mom. You know, I do say stuff like that. I try to break it to her a little softer, but I still tell her the real. You know, because you ain't gonna, it's too late now, but my mom up in age, but, you know, it's not easy, man, for a woman to really change who she is, man. You ain't gonna just alter your personality, man. Like, oh, I'm a loving, caring wife. I want to cook for my man. And that got to be in you. If you're not that kind of individual, it's my kids and I can do what I want. I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm gonna smoke, drink. You gonna eat what I cook them. You can go out to eat. I don't know how to cook. It ain't trying to learn. Then the guy gonna pass you up. Yeah, you gonna smash. You can catch some dudes gonna smash you. You might end up getting a guy who be suckered into marrying you. You know, a guy who don't know his worth. Yeah, I'll marry you, but that shit ain't gonna last. Like my sister, she got married. It didn't last, man. And I knew it wasn't gonna last, but I didn't want to tell her that. I try to be optimistic about it, but I knew it wasn't gonna last, man, because of her personality and because of the dude she got with. Got with some dude smoking weed, dusty looking dude. You seem cool somewhat, but the cool is not enough, man. And his son turned out, you know, me and his son fell out. He didn't get along with his own son, my nephew. But that's the thing, man. I can look at a couple and say, man, they ain't gonna make it. Like rap couples and all that. People, you hear women say, why you speaking negative on? They not gonna make it. Nigga with a bunch of tattoos, chick with a bunch of tattoos, man. That don't speak discipline, man. I'm trying to be like everybody else. I'm trying to go with the flow of society. I'm going with the trends. I'm changing with the weather. That don't speak devotion. When times get hard to be here for you. There's certain things that people do, it gives them away, man. There's no way around it. Don't feel bad for judging, man. Some of these motherfuckers, it just look like what it is, man. It's just simple as that. Hey, man, this weed head nigga, he ain't married. Really? To be continued.